Hello guys, quick video. Um, so I don't feel like doing a lot of videos because I'm doing my my stuff. I'm writing currently, kind of philosophy stuff about conceptualizing heaven. I mean, it's possible, okay, guys. I'll do it. Anyhow, this is Kanye West Super Bowl, the Super Bowl last year. Okay, he went to Super Bowl. He had face covering and he had crucifixion on his face like that. You see? Now this Super Bowl on the National Toothache Day, he had a Super Bowl commercial at the dentist. Okay. What I also find, so you see, I've been talking about teeth. I've been talking about this stuff, um, and um, and so we see it being here like this, and we see Kanye West. Um, Somehow he has Jesus crucifixion here, and then this Super Bowl he does this. This Super Bowl he's at the dentist. This is his it's his thing, now. And so he is yeah, you can see the dentist tools behind him. And so as I said, National Toothache Day, February 9th, uh, which corresponds to the date of Super Bowl, right? So what I find interesting also is the the nudity or nakedness of his wife. Okay, I find it interesting because um, yeah, it's such a contrast to him. He wants to cover himself, you know, his face for whatever reason, and so his it becomes this dynamic, almost as if his wife is naked for him, like I'm just saying the psychology here, okay? But also, what I find interesting is things that I talk about, I talk about mm, I try to talk about the femininity in another way, and actually, to be honest, where is it leading? It's leading um, away from femininity, but also to it, but away from it, and that's that. It's like I don't know how to say, right? For me, it's starting to seem like the soul that you have is supposed to go somewhere, and this place is some kind of femininity. That's how I see it, and so um, and that includes women, like those that are called women here, right? That's how I see it, at least. Like everyone has a soul. Let's say the seat of the soul, right? you have the seat of the soul, right? Um, and this soul is of, what would I say? I mean, it's the soul is not an expression of femininity. It's not. But it's like the heaven came here as women, you know, and but the soul itself is supposed to go to that, you know. You don't know, but that's how I see it. It's like my latest view on this. Um,
I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone. Go to easy.com. What's up, guys?
well, I'm going to write about this, the soul and these things around it. I'm writing. I didn't write about it right now, but I will write about it. And I it's getting clearer. Things are getting clearer to me about things. It makes me think about. You know what? I don't want to talk about it. But so this video is more like, I didn't do any video, and so like here's a video. You see Kanye West on last Super Bowl. He was wearing a face covering with, or in his entire head, having Jesus Christ at his forehead. And this Super Bowl, he has dentist. He has a dentist commercial. You see? Also, as I'm saying, there is a dynamic between masculinity and femininity here, which is interesting in that in a way, who knows how this occurs? Like, does she want it to be like that? Anyhow, it is like that, right? It's almost like the femininity is like alone, the feminine body is just being lent. Like it's not supposed to, like, but it's the same with the soul, right? It's being it's yeah, it's weird. I hope that I will be able to explain what I mean, but yeah, I think I will be able to do it. It just takes time. It is like, it's very important to express myself correctly, which means that I need to think a lot about this. Um, so even if I'm not making videos, there's going to be like some day, like some month ahead, or something like that, when I show you that it was worth it, you know, It's worth that I'm not doing videos. It's worth it. And also, I have to think about, like, when I do videos like this and show you evidence like this, you know, like, who cares? You know, that's how it is. So, the statistics for my channel is maybe lying a little bit, but also at the same time I know that people don't like what I do. They so there is this double effect of censoring plus people don't like me in what I do, and so that's why it is not noticed, you know. As I said, this is I call it, you know, it's a magic that I did on December 5th. On December 5th, I did magic, okay? Which is the tooth magic. And this is what happens. And I'm familiar with this kind of consequence, and I think it's awesome, you know. When I was new to this phenomena, I was a bit laughing a bit. I would be maybe laughing at Kanye here for doing like I said, you know, it's basically like that. I would be laughing, but I don't anymore. I think it's just cool, you know. He's doing like that, and he's so I have matured, but even if I mature, the world doesn't like me. That's how it is. But sure. So, but what I will do is to to write this book, which is the book itself is super logical and super simple, and it is meant to be so many things. Like, this book is meant to be so many things. It's meant to be to make things clear, you know. It's meant to show everyone what I know, you know, what I know about things. It's meant to summarize that in a way that is strong, you know, in a strong way, which means that it is able to stand on its own. This argumentation that I have about things. And so, yeah, I'm making a logical, simple book, and this will be. It's almost like the book itself is, you know, I'm talking a lot now, but maybe in a way the book gets its own life, you know. It feels like that also, that it's I'm really trying to put together something that I believe that has it's been something that they have been searching for, like philosophers, what I have found. And right now I'm not specifically talking about the Philosopher's Stone. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about other things. Like, there's another way of seeing this that is not circling around the philosopher's stone. And this other way is even better. So I'm trying to tell you. It's yeah. And with this new kind of philosophy, I will conceptualize heaven. Okay, listen again. I'll repeat. Okay, with this philosophy that I'm writing, I will conceptualize heaven, which means that when you know the concept, you can have a picture of it. Do you get it? And once you have a picture of something like this, then you can do things with intent. You can move yourself like that. And this means that it means something, right? That's how I see it, like directly when you can conceptualize something, this is what something is, then because that's what it's supposed to do. This is just a part of the book, okay? It's just a part of it. I'll also write about other things like creation, destruction, femininity. What was it more? Like there is a long list, okay? It's like so many things. Um, and so yeah. So I still believe that this tooth magic is going to like result in something, you know. It's still just it still seems to just be there in the background like this with Kanye West, you know. But yeah. And I believe that when I did this teeth magic, I felt a lot of, as I mentioned at that time in in the beginning of December, I felt a lot of darkness inside of myself, and I said that, and it resulted in the teeth magic, which is humanity's worst trauma, the teeth, because it has to do with eating, it has to do with not eating too much sugar, and things like that. It has to do with inflammation, and which is the like in the old times, you know, before we had modern healthcare, tooth inflammation was one of the biggest causes of death, as I see it. And I believe this has caused trauma to the humans, like to people, right? And at the same time, teeth is also about eating. And yeah, I know, you know, what is evil, you know, what is evil? Am I evil, guys? I don't know, maybe, you know. I don't know, you know, but I don't say bad things. I don't say things that are mean to anyone. I don't like physically hurt anyone, or say, like, if someone is a bit, you know, is a bit skinny, for example, I don't say that. Like, I don't say like, oh, you're so skinny, you have so big ears, you know. I don't say these things. So, but somehow it seems like, I don't know, maybe, yeah. So, so here I am right now, and I feel that I've matured, and my channel is at the bottom, you know, and but I still feel that everything is good, you know, because I I feel like I'm evolving, you know, and I know things that I want to share, and um, and who knows, you know, maybe I just can't hear, maybe I can't hear people, like, um, but I think I can. But if I can't, then I'm writing books to make it clear, um, to make everything clear. Yeah. Uh, so this thing over here is very clear that, okay, National Toothache Day, Kanye, um, commercial, Super Bowl at the dentist, Super Bowl on February 9th, and one of the biggest subjects of my channel is this also, right? So it's funny, right? Okay, I'll end the video now. So, yeah. Of course, there's so many things I want to talk about, but um, due to like, I want to be like strong or whatever. I want to make a good impression, believe it or not. And if I want to make a good impression, I cannot talk about certain things, like things that are considered um, insane. Like, I can't talk about it. I can't talk about details about what I perceive, because it is not, it doesn't benefit me to talk about that. Yeah, you see? But here you see the results, right? And nothing bad about him. Also, nothing wrong about this guy, Kanye, right? I mean, whatever. Okay, I'm very happy to see that someone decided to, like, play along, you know, and there's also this other commercial about. Yeah, okay, I think I'll end the video now. I think I'll end the video. Bye.